Okay, hello once again. This is going to be 10-minute composition number 3. We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing. So we're going to open up Untitled Folder 8 and go into 10minutes.muse. Now if you remember, we only got 4 measures done last time, so we're at 12 measures and we're going to listen to it once before we start again. Now what I've realized is the playback on this is what I hear is not what the computer records, so I don't really know what to do about that, so I won't try to fix it. So here we go. So that end there, I'm not really liking the sound of, so I don't quite know what I did. So let's hear it again. Okay, now we're going to start. 355, that's where we're starting. I've noticed that my percentages really goes down, like the charge. This must drain a ton of charge. Okay, 355, here we go. We're going to start at measure maybe 9. We're going to see what's going wrong there. Yeah, so what have I done there? I've put a G sharp, a C, an E, and a G sharp over an A. I have an A, what are we going to call that? Kind of minor major, 7 with an E in the bottom, and it's moved to an F. I mean, is it terrible? No, but this is really weird down here, this movement. So maybe if I change this to a B and then change that to a C, let's see what that sounds like. And then we're going to start laying more random shit down. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Now what I want to do is I want to continue this cello line. I'm thinking I'm going to go B, C, and then like D, like for a 3. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to, yeah, oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll bring it back down to the C. And we can, you know what we can do? We can have that echoed up in the flute. So then here, we're going to bring this down. Dun, 1, 2, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll go 1. Why do I not have more measures? And now there we go. Add measures. 58 added. Consider them added. Now, we are going, oh, maybe we can do some canon-y type stuff, but let's first hear what that sounded, if it sounded like what it was in my head. But I think I'd like to make it twice as fast. So the way you do that is by not knowing any of the tricks of the trade and writing it all in again. That's Eli's special technique that you can feel free to take really just about any time you want. And let's get rid of those boys and also these boys. Okay, now what I'm going to do dun, 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 is the way you write a canon is then you just put this voice in the top up here. Oh, there's a way to do this that's much faster, isn't there? But you know what? I don't actually know how to copy and paste and then do the whole like move it an octave up or down thing. So it'll be completely in vain. So what I'm going to do instead is ignore that I told you that you could do that. But if you knew how to move stuff up an octave up or down, that would be exceedingly helpful to your cause. Okay, now is the part where I try to write something under here. So how about if we go F, that works under that D, and then you have the D there, so switch voices, right? And then, oh, I did it wrong. And then there, and then we can kind of bring back the fact that the motif's about to come back into the cello by being, you know, festive about it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like a real sexy little thing I've done there. Now, see if that counterpoint works or if I made that up in my head. Measure 12, we'll say. It sounds kind of weird with that. Like, maybe that should be triplets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write this whole thing and then go back and edit it. So maybe if I just lay down some chords in the piano, it'll sound less totally god-awful, which I'll admit, it sounds pretty, oh my god, what did I forget? I forgot my simple entry rest palette, which you always want. Okay, now, what we're going to do is try to outline these chords. So this E and this C are just like passing tones, you kind of ignore them in this, because they're not honestly that important to the structure of the piece, right? They're just a way to get from the D to the F. But what I can do is I can, and I hope I could clean these rests up a little bit, but I'm not sure if I know how. So, oh, actually, even better idea, if I'm going to be doing it this way, is to make this an E and make this like that. Yeah, Like, hopefully that won't sound too cluttered, because if it doesn't sound too cluttered, it'll sound sick, because I'll have this like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da going under this much slower thing. And the thing is, because the way the chords are working out, I'll be able to repeat it again. So that ought to work superblio. And then, yeah, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to learn the shortcuts on this thing, because that would be, I think, just really helpful to getting more work done. And let's have a big chord here, followed by, that's, oh, geez, yeah, this is the other thing about Notepad, is it can't obey any orders. No orders. But if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm going da da, and then I'm going to move that all down a half step. As so. And then we're going to do the exact same thing over here, and then try to copy and paste that. I sure to God hope that works, because, you know, I mean, I will tell you this, as you can tell, I plan these things so little in advance that really lots of stuff could be going wrong with these compositions. Not just voice leading wise, but like, does it sound good at all wise? And I would have no control, because I would either have to delete all the stuff I made and make it again, or I just have to post it. Okay. Now what I'm pretty sure I can do, but I've never actually tried to do, is do this and then, oh, work like a charm. Okay, now we are going to start this at measure 11. That sounds good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that sounded like great. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, in this canonical, right, like a canon style, did I start at 55 or 56? We'll call it 56, so I have more time if it was 55. We're going to move this line, so this F, D, E, G, F, A thing up to the flute, so that way I can start writing under it. And actually I should be able to continue this thing here because I'm going to keep having to have the same chord changes under it there. So it should continue to work, which will just be positively wonderful for my rudimentary finale skills. So if I go like this, I copy and paste again right here, and now we're going to write some fine counterpoint under, which I think will consist of little 16th note running down type things. Yeah, how does that look? Does that look good? I think honestly that looks pretty freaking great. And then we're going to go down, and then we're going to outline this E minor again. See, I've outlined the B and the E. Now we're going to outline the G and the B. And then we can just run this up because we're kind of in a C major world, followed by being in something of a G major world. That ought to work actually totally fine. And then we will write that all. Okay, I have a minute left. That is really, this format that I was boasting so heavily is completely screwing me over. Can I point that out? I have no time to work. I have no time to develop a thought. I was saying it was fantastic before, but boy have I soured, let me tell you. And then we go here, and G, B, and then run this up. Hopefully I'm not going into 407 territory here. That would be a darn shame. And let us copy and paste that here. And let's just put big fat notes that we'll delete next time. But that we'll have right now just for, the shoots and giggles. Oh, I went into 407. That's really a darn shame. And let's hear what we've got from the beginning. Here we go. So as you can see, I'll have to make the cello louder next time. But for now, that's... Oh, look at that. It took like 11% from my computer. Okay, that's all we can do for this time. How far did we get, measures-wise? Clearly better than I've done before, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, we're 20 measures in. I added 58, though, so it's going to take a while. And it took another percent. Goodbye for now.